welcome back. If you stuck with me this far, you're the best. Sorry for the glare, but here we go. There's Rob Liefeld's signature under Domino, because we were talking about Domino. He's like, that's my girl, because he's like, where do I sign this? And he was looking at this whole poster. He's like, look who you got. And I was like, yeah. He's like, Stan Lee. He's like, right in the middle. He's like, of course. And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, oh, you got Alex. He's like, you got Neil Adams. He's like, oh my God. He's like, was this today? I'm like, no. I was like, this has been for years. I've been carrying this around. He's like, that is amazing. And I had people on like the line were just like, not, I guess gawking, I don't know. But people were just so impressed and amazed by this. Like, oh my God, look at that, look at that. I'm like, they're like, that's so awesome. I'm like, well, thank you. I was like, I appreciate it. And I was like, I really love it. I was like, I came up with the idea. I was like, hey, just sign on one thing. And he's like, you should get Michael Gold. I'm like, I got him. He's like, he's like, there you go. So it was cool. Like I literally had like, there must have been like 10 people on the line that were just like running out of the line to see this. And he was looking this over for like a good like 10 minutes. He's like, oh my God, look who you got, look who you got, look who you got. He's like, what, no McFarlane? I'm like, I was like, you know what? I was like, honestly, I started doing this after I met McFarlane. I came up with the idea, and I was like, I'm still pissed. He's like, you never know. He's like, he'll come back around. He's like, McFarlane's kind of twitchy like that. I'm like, oh man. And Jim Lee's like, you gotta get Jim Lee. I was like, I know, I tried, and the whole big thing. And he's like, oh, that sucks. He's like, he's like, again, you never know. But like I said, he signed over there. I got, who else did I get? I got Richard Case, who's an artist. He did Doom Patrol, if you ever see that, but he did the Spider-Man book. So I tried to keep stuff like within, I guess, reason of Marvel. Who else did I get? Peter David, the writer. I got him right there. Tom Fleming, he's another awesome artist. He did a lot of Spider-Man stuff. He dated it. He's like, you want me to date it? I'm like, if you want. And I was like, because you can see, like, this is when it started at 2012. This was my first one. The Elia Benetti, got him to sign there. I got the Dean Haspiel, or I think how you say his name. Tom DeFalco. He did, I don't know what the hell that is. I guess just a little guy. But I think that was it. I mean, there wasn't that many people really there to really kind of get for this, but like again, there's Rob Liefeld, so I was very happy. I was like, welcome to the list. He's like, yeah. But yeah, it was just cool. I mean, I really did have a fun time. Most of the time I'm kind of high strung when I go there. I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? I gotta go there. But it was a really small convention, and there really wasn't that many people there, I guess. So I just kind of was laid back. I'm like, you know what? If what happens, happens. I'm gonna try to not worry about things and try to, get things like this and go nuts. And because of being like that, the wife and I actually had a better time than we normally do. So there's that. Yeah, this has got to get hung up. I got to put it back on my wall over there. But as you can see, my cave is a mess. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of days while I have the rest of the days off, is fixing this place. I actually got my Venom framed over there. Took a long time. Because I was looking at that, I'm like, you know what? I was like, that is a cool one. And I was like, I've never framed it because it's black and white. And I looked and I was like, I got my Spider-Man, my Goblin. I was like, that fits perfectly there. I was like, let me get a frame. So there's going to be a lot of remodeling. And yeah, that will do it. I hope my stories were fun. I probably missed a lot of stuff, like story-wise, but there was just so much stuff that it was insane. But thank you all for watching and sticking through the many, many parts. Again, I'm sorry, but it's just the only way I can really do it. I mean, I can make a 30-minute video if I wanted to, but it would never upload. It just, the internet I have down here just sucks. Absolutely sucks. And if you go past like 4 minutes, which I'm doing now, it takes forever. I mean, a 3-minute video takes me over an hour and a half to upload, if I'm lucky. Sometimes 2 hours. It's insane. But again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. It was fun. It was fun. I love making this stuff, the videos. I love talking about these stories that I heard and all these cool things. And I hope you come back for the next episode, whatever that will be. I mean, I have a lot of stuff coming in from eBay. Like I said, I went a little nuts. Whenever it shows, I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll see. And remember, it's not the size you keep that matters. It's what you have in it. Later, everyone.